Yo, yo, yo. Okay, I can see your guys' comments. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay, cool. I see that my thing's working. Yo, hey, Skel. Good to hear that you are out of class. Hey, Vance. Hey, Quizzer. Yo, guys, how you guys doing? It's gonna be a great day of Pokemon and chatting about stupid stuff. I saw you guys were talking. Nah, man. Um, I'm not a great Sims player, Vance. I know, hard to believe. Not a great Sims player. I'm probably just gonna make pre-recorded videos of it, honestly, because I find it, I don't know. I find it kind of boring to actually have to stream The Sims. Like, I'm not enthusiastic enough, honestly. I mean, if you guys are making fun of me and we're kind of ribbing off of that, like throughout the time, I feel like we could do it, but I don't have much confidence in it. Let me just read what you guys were saying, man. No Sims. Okay, everyone seems to want. Wow, people really. Is the Pokemon murdering over now since Trip for their story? Trip did say he bought the Sims, so we can see him murdering Sims instead of Pokemon. I will tell you though, I did get the Extreme Violence mod, so definitely there's gonna be some murdering going on. I think you can do any stream good. Oh, thanks, Skel. You're no gray. It's Vance, you know, like like a smidge. That feels like a smidge of an insult, guy. That feels like a smidge of an insult. But very true. Very true. I'm not gray. I don't think I could ever do something to his degree. But I think I'm much more homicidal than him. So, you know, I'll definitely use those urges. Okay, alright. I just need to remember what we're doing. You want to get a photo of them? I don't want to do that. I'm leaving. Screw you guys. I'll come back later. I want to go do competitive stuff. I want to do total competitive stuff. Anyway, Prower, yeah, going off of our conversation there, man. I was looking through the files, and there were, I think, 2 or 3. Oh, hey, Rise Renton. Hey, nothing's happening, man. Anyway, yeah, Prower, there were like 2 or 3 other ones that I just saw very quickly. So, it's mostly the Fire Emblem ones. I know there were a few random ones as well. But anyway, back onto the Sonic one. I only got 2 pages left in terms of the General Assembly. But man, I don't know. I really hated just working on it when it got, well, the beginning portion. And when I had to slot Nels in, it was just a little bit annoying. But then once everyone was there talking, it was a lot easier to just build it. I think in the future, I would like to just have everyone there for just like one single run through. Because that just makes everything so much simpler. Unfortunately, too, the audio glitches got really annoying as well, because there's just no fixing the audio glitches. But anyway, that's been just talking about like the Sonic stuff. Anyway, Vance, you said speaking of, what do you want to say, man? I'm just trying to remember what I want to do here, because we're going into competitive. This guy's looking at me. Power of Science is amazing. This guy's not my dad. I think I want to check out what hyper training is. Like, what exactly does it do? I want to see how that works. I want to understand the battle facilities that we have available to us now. So let's go to the battle tower. Oh, Reese. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, Reese Renton. Thank you for telling me how it is. Video and stream chat. All right, yeah, man. Let me just check it out real quick, Vance. Also, spoilers. Oh dear goodness, that's like an actual image of Kimetsu no Yaiba. Are there any My Hero Academia spoilers? Oh, yo, Blurry. Are there any My Hero Academia spoilers? Nah, there aren't, because you guys would have posted it. Nice. Shit. Crap. I like it. I like it already. That's totally like the generation redo. Yo, guys, I got some good Hero Academia questions for you guys, so if you want to talk about it. Yo, sorry, not Quizzer, Vance. Vance, we'll watch the video. I gave a man... Wait, I gave him on 100 wives and this happened. Alright, well. Yeah, man. He's always on brand. Will My Hero Academia ever be good again? Nah, Skelly. We're already like in that part of the Shonen Jump life cycle where everything's pretty much locked in. There's no way it's gonna like deviate from what it is unless we have like a massive type of plot twist. Oh, I love how they just open their mouth at me. Oh, it's kind of creepy though. Like, oh my god, they all do it. Like, holy crap, this is kind of creepy. No one else does this. See, he's just nice. And this guy doesn't even bother. This guy's just cool. What's going on this side? Oh my gosh, just oh my god, this is a glitch. No, he doesn't do it. What is going on? She does it though. This is weird. It's the girls. It's just weird. It's weird. Alright. The new manga art could be pretty good. Anyway, no. People were like asking questions about shit. Let me just look at the questions again, because there were some good questions that I spotted that I thought would be worth talking to you guys about. Let me just check. Oh, yeah, okay, no, this was a good question, because I just thought it was interesting. The question is, do you guys think that the end of Hero Academia, do you think it's going to end with quirks disappearing from the world? Let me know what you think down below. Not down below, like in the comments. But I don't know. I hope it doesn't, because then you're like, other series have done this, and I really hate when other series do this. I hated when Charlotte did it, although you could say like that was a little bit novel because Charlotte was a one-off. But a lot of series do this thing where they make it seem like the power that was the main focus of the entire series just disappears. Some series are really aggressive about it, saying that it was just a fever dream from when they were teenagers, because you know, you have to, when you're doing Shonen Jump, you have to bump up that narrative that kids are the most valuable thing in the world, which they aren't. Like, about 10% of kids are probably the most valuable thing in the world, and I know people want to say that kids are like super valuable when they're kids, but no, not really. The majority of kids can't do much. It's usually only 10% of kids that are actually like really like high level performers and can actually do like some significant change. But you know, like Shonen Jump rhetoric, right? The reality is the majority of those kids will actually be able to affect change when they aren't kids anymore and they've accumulated more life experience. But of course, Shonen Jump always wants to say that kids are the most special thing in the world. Even makes them child soldiers. Like really, Shonen Jump's rhetoric on kids really kind of all over the place when you consider there's so many child soldiers going into battle. But yeah, I don't know why I got into that tangent. I think I just wanted to rag on Shonen Jump's rhetoric. Anyway, let me see what you guys said. Skelly said, wow, that's dumb. I don't see quirks going away. This isn't Generator X. Sounds like an Attack on Titan theory. I want them to make it quirks don't get crazy. Human babies are terrible. Terrible for everyone. Yeah, I hear probably turn out like SSBU. They turn back into regular humans. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate? What? Sorry, Citrus. I'm slow. Okay, wait. So I want to test the hyper training. Let me just make sure I do this right. So I'm pretty sure it's level hundreds. Alright, so we'll put Bisharp in just to see. Oh, we have to use bottle caps. No. No, okay, so I need bottle caps. Okay, how do I grind for bottle caps? If anyone knows, tell me now. But if that's the case, I'm gonna go... Oh, hey Speedwagon or Dova. Maybe. I mean, like, I'm not ready. I gotta go, like, do some stuff. I still need to put together the team that I want to use. I don't mind playing. Let me just go to the wild area. I want to just do a quick bunch of raiding, just casual, as we're talking. Your mon has to be at least level 100. I thought SSBU was some new stand transformation. I mean, fair, Reese. Okay. I also haven't updated the wild area, so we'll just like very quickly go around, check it out. Shoot, which one is the crap? Which one is? What would be the? There we go. Finally, found the button on the GameCube controller for the bicycle. As they were trapped being superhero supervillains, they got rid of all of superpowers. Oh, okay, okay, cool. But yeah, no, like a lot of series have done it before. Like I was saying, I hope Hero Academia doesn't do it. Just because, like, you know, why? But you never really know. Which one's better? I think... No, we'll go with Dio for this one. It's a 4-star raid. So I think we'll be fine. Let me see what Dova was saying. I got my online battle team ready, and it's done pretty well. It's Runagus, Espeon, Dracovish, Butterfree, Darmanitan, and Melmetal. Oh, I don't have Melmetal yet. I should probably work on getting Melmetal. I never did that whole thing when it happened in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. The joke of a power of friendship is all you need. I mean, I feel like Hero Academia has done pretty well with not doing power of friendship. So I'd be quite alright if they continue not doing it. I forget my strategies. Oh well. Let me just look at what streams chats. The way My Hero, they wouldn't dare remove perks and they wouldn't be able to make a sequel like Boruto. Oh, Reese is making a good point. If we're doing the sequels, you know, wouldn't be a thing. It wouldn't, like, it wouldn't go down that way because they need the quirks around. So Blurry did Big Step Animated, Meat Canyon. All right, cool power. Yeah, we'll check those videos out, guys. Where's the comments? Ah, there you guys are. Oh yeah, gotta remember to turn off the animations. So Power doesn't like that team. Huh. I want a spin-off series where they have a war and show how soldiers are selected based off quirks and such. I mean, we were kind of talking about this yesterday, Dova, but like Hero Academia just isn't built for that kind of concept. Like honestly, that would elevate the world of Hero Academia so much if they did what you were saying there. But that's the thing, right? They're probably not going to do it. Is that how that works? Can I just bypass? Am I allowed to bypass shields? Is that a thing? Big Pokemon hit past shields? Oh, like it's just like I've done so many 5-star raids with that Toxtricity, and that has never happened before. I was just confused. Oh my god. Wow, I guess that was just... yeah, like in all my raids that I've done, I've never encountered that thing. That was wow. Okay, that's amazing. Oh, that makes everything so much easier. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. They removed the move bubble. They removed Dragon Rage. That was pretty unfortunate. You can kind of tell why they removed Dragon Rage. It was to get around. It was to not break the Dynamax battles or the Max Raid battles, whatever they're called officially. Why special attack 281? That one has more special attack. So would that one do better? It has 317. Jesus. Crap. You learn something new every day, boys. Yo, maybe they'll bring it back. Well, actually, no. They probably won't bring it back. Game Freak doesn't have that kind of skill to bring back data that's been removed. But I'm not sure if the moves have actually been properly removed. I don't remember what the hackers were saying way back when. Oh, also, guys, I'm dropping the Nuzlocke rules because now we're kind of just in free play here. What did I want to do? Right, the candy. Let's see. Dynamax candy. Give it to Dio. Give him all the Dynamax candy. Good thing I constantly ask you to get Toxtricity and name it Dio. Yeah, pretty much. And yeah, X. Those are all just my. Those were all my I just got a lot of money from doing so many raids. So, scope lens. It's... Oh, okay. Critical hit ratio. That's what... Okay. I had to remember what I wanted to do with this guy. We'll put him at the top. Do I want to pump him full of drugs right now? Well, maybe. Maybe I do want to pump him full of drugs. There are some authors that don't care diddly about their world building and only focus on the characters. And that's really it, Vance, isn't it? I think, honestly, Hero Academia is better on character interaction. And the characters sort of drive the story. The thing is, I'm not sure if I would call Hero Academia story-driven, honestly. Just because I think that does a disservice to other... Or sorry, not story-driven. Sorry. Character-driven. I wouldn't call them character-driven because it's story-driven. And the reason I wouldn't say character-driven is because there's better character-driven stories. Like, for instance, a lot of the plot isn't being driven by Izuku. A lot of the plot's being driven by external events. Whether that be the school saying, like, hey, guys, let's go beat up Class 1B. Or other... Or just, like, you know, all the extracurricular activities that the villains then decide to hijack. It's really story-driven, but the character interactions within the story are one of Hero Academia's better parts, I think. Speaking of authors don't care diddly about world building, today I finished chapter 19 of the novel that I am working on. I am foreseeing up to chapter 30, so that's like roughly 11 chapters left. I'm very excited. Once I'm done, I will be uploading them for free on another website at which you guys can read it. I have, I think, 3 chapters already released. It's still a very slow story. I've struggled a lot with it. I'm not very good at the beginning of stories, and that's really come out in this book. But it's been a very fun experience. I've learned a lot over the course of reading guides and, you know, helpful tips and all that. So I hope that when it does come out, if you guys are light novel readers, I do hope that you will give it a chance and check it out. And then maybe tell me how bad it is or what went well in it. If I was to review the book the same way I review other people's books, like, I would definitely say it's definitely slow. The reason I'm tolerating it is because I think I know what I'm doing. But it's, like, I find it slow. I have 2 test readers right now, and they enjoy it. But, you know, you never really know if people are just being nice to you. So hopefully once the book is out, I'll be able to get, like, actual readers to come and check it out and tell me what they actually think about it. I just want to decide what I'm doing here. Maybe get the Rapidash up. Nah. Wait. What do I got for Rapidash here? So Psycho Cut. Ah, yeah, Psycho Cut's alright. Yo, Dova, actually, I understand that. Don't worry about that, Dova. It is kind of difficult to switch from how you speak to how you write. Some people get around that by using the dictation software, so they dictate what they're saying. But I understand that. You know, people know I'm from the Caribbean. The Caribbeans, they have really diverse, dark accents, and I shouldn't say dark. I should say corrupted accents. So it's really corrupted English. It was very hard, especially when it comes to plurals and singular words, figuring out how the Americans speak or how the British speak, because when you write, you're supposed to write in proper English. And, you know, if you were a Jamaican, I can only imagine the struggle you would have to go to know how to speak your patois and your regular dialect, and then have to transition to the dialect that the rest of the world uses. So I struggled quite a bit with the grammar when it came to my plurals and my singulars, because on the island I was on, the part that got corrupted the most in the English dialect there was the plurals and double negatives and all that kind of stuff. It was a challenge. Even being in a predominantly white area like Canada, and when I say predominantly white, I mean, you know, specifically an England-based English-speaking system, because everyone almost speaks the same way aside from the migrants. Even being here, it's been hard just to remember properly, you know, just past tense, present tense agreements, subject verb agreements, whatever the topics are. Let me just see here, because I wanted to read something that Skelly said. The problem with My Hero Academia is that the world building is weak, but a lot of character drive is from the world. Yes. Yes, I totally agree. I wonder about the graduation ceremony ending. Citrus, can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by that? Blurry, give me a second and I'll produce the link. Let's see. Reese tried writing a story, got about 15,000 words, and realized I'm crap at it. Yo, Reese. It doesn't matter if you're crap at it. It matters if you improve, right? Like, as long as you improve, you'll be fine. Look, I was crap at math, and to some degrees, I'm still crap at, like, lower levels of math, and some higher levels of math. But it's an issue of practice, right? You gotta practice, and then, you know, you get better at it. That's just kind of how that goes. Guys, who has, like, the highest special attack among fire types? Is it Arcanine? Because I'm looking at that art. No, not special. There's just not a lot. Oh, I have a Charizard. But Charizard probably doesn't have that kind of, like, stuff. But his special attack's pretty high. I'm just trying to look for a fire type to use against the Vileplume, but I think it might be the Charizard right there. If you guys have a fire type that you want me to use, let me know. I mean, we got a Centiskorch. I don't think it's G-Max, though. Yeah, no, man, it's not G-Max. I should also, like, work on finishing up the Pokedex, honestly. Probably should work on that as well. I want to replace Dugtrio for now, but Dugtrio's a legend, so we're going to keep him somewhere else. Because Dugtrio survived quite a lot of stuff I put it through. So there we go. It's over there. Oh, we have another... Oh, no, it's roughly the same stuff. Wait, his special attack... This one has a neutral nature. Charizard. Arcanine's a physical attacker. Yeah, I just saw that one too. Darker than Bakugo telling Deku to off himself in English. Oh man. Man, I remember that. I remember that. And people oh man. I remember that time. Vance, I didn't see the Brazilian card D&D commercial. No, I did not see that at all. Was it funny? It sounds like it would have been funny. So we got the Charizard. Gonna give it some candies. Probably do some extra stuff to... I think that'll be good. Let's see how much it goes by. So we're at level 71. It wants to learn Flare Blitz. Is that worth it? I kind of want to give it Flare Blitz. It feels like this Charizard has a lot of coverage. I'm not really sure if I want to use it. I'm not really sure if I want to give up the Flare Blitz. And it's a 1-4. Is there a powerful fire special move? Oh wait, we have the move relearner, so I can just... It doesn't matter if I give it away now. I can do it later. Crap. I need more of the large candies. I think I improved, but I don't have the drive to keep writing. My vocabulary is pretty limited to begin with. I understand that, Reese. I understand that. Honestly, like, if you wanted my advice as a no-name person, I think you could still just do it. You know, you could still go for it. You don't need super elaborate vocabulary. Depending on what target market you're going for, you could just get away. Like, I don't think J.K. Rowling had super elaborate vocabulary. Apparently, J.K. Rowling's not a great writer, according to some elitist people on Reddit. But technically, it looks like she's not a great writer, which is fine because she was a children's novelist. She doesn't need to be a great writer. I think you could get away with, you know, you could get away with having limited vocabulary. So long as you made an enticing story, I guess. Okay, let me just recollect my thoughts on what I wanted to do here. We have a Vileplume. I have the Charizard. I want to get more candy so I can continue leveling up the Charizard. I want to feed the Charizard drugs so as to pump up its special attack some more. Dio right now has a special attack of 317. So it stands to reason that we can get that Charizard comparable to Dio. So we're going to go and buy drugs. Let's go buy drugs. And we buy drugs because that's the only way to do it. I was super impressed with it, even made a car commercial. The hero graduate, they are still in hero training for their quirks and finding some jobs. Oh, right, I forgot. Guys, you think we're going to graduate properly? Like, come on, honestly? Probably not. Oh, Prower is saying she isn't a good writer. Okay, Prower, can you, like, tell me more? Because, like, you know, it's one thing reading this on people on the subreddit or whatever, but I would like to hear your opinion. Just... Oh, sorry, Blurry. I think I missed something Blurry said here. Wait, oh, it's the ending of the D&D cartoon. Oh, okay. In a Brazilian car commercial. Oh, okay. Blurry said watching Log Horizon, it's good, yeah. I think I missed something. Oh, no, it was Death Ray that I missed. Okay. Let me just look very quickly, guys. I think that's the name of the site. I'm just trying to remember the name of the site that I used. Oh, yeah, no, this is it. Okay, so I found the site. I just need to log in and get you guys the story. Okay, just need to log in and get the story. Royal Road. Okay. Almost there, guys. I'm just getting the link very quickly for the first couple of chapters of the story I was writing. All right, cool. My fictions. Okay, cool. I got the link here. Let's see if it works on YouTube to send it through. Okay, you guys are also writing a lot, so I do want to like see what you guys are writing. Just give me a quick moment here. I think... Yeah, alright. Yeah, okay. Tell me if you guys can see the link. You can check it out there. But yeah, it's only the first 4 chapters, I think. I had to stop putting them up in real time because I had to do a rewrite, and then I realized if I ever had to do a rewrite in real time, it's gonna suck because I won't be able to, like, you know, you can imagine I got 3 chapters ahead, and then I had to rewrite the 3 chapters, so that would have been a problem if those were being uploaded in real time. Okay, where do I buy the drugs? I mean, it's unfortunate when you gotta like think about where your dealer is. Nope. I'm just gonna head up to like the main town because that's probably where it is. It's probably over in the main town. Oh yeah, Skelly. I know you remember it because I know you read it. Okay, let me just see what you guys were reading. Oh, sorry, what you guys were saying. Oh, thanks, Blurry. Yeah, check it out. So that was like when I first started. So honestly, when I do come back to do the rewrite or the editing, it's probably going to be a little bit changed. But the majority of the stuff that you see there is going to stay. But I do have to fix up my grammar because I got better as I was writing it. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Oh, no. Wait. I'm just looking around. I just want to look around. This is hyper training. All right. So that's all the things. Okay, now I know the facilities. I'm going to leave. There's wonderful people here. Let me read what you're saying. J.K. Rowling's richer than the Queen, so I don't think she much cares about people's opinion about her writing. I mean, she shouldn't care, again, right? Because she has her market. That's the big thing. She has her own, proper market. Then, even though there are people still shipping, but I still don't know if it's correct. I mean, people are always going to ship characters together, right? It's actually richer if they actually kept the profit of their farms, but they give it to Parliament. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you, Dova. My Hero Academia will have the same graduation as Daily high school boys. It's just a pipe dream, and they accept that they're in a shonen and will never age. No, like Reese, I think it's more likely that I think it's more likely when it comes to graduation. Like honestly, why would you ever trust graduation inside of a shonen, right? Shokugeki no Soma didn't do it because Shokugeki no Soma got cancelled. Madoka Box didn't do it. They just kind of skipped over the graduation because that got cancelled. Naruto had a sequence of power, like a hierarchy of power that the kid was supposed to climb through, but he just skipped the majority of it. The reason I bring up Naruto is just to say, well, you shouldn't trust a shonen to follow the sequence of power that they've established, or like you shouldn't trust a shonen to follow the stages of development that they outline for their characters. Like, you know, saying that a ninja has to go Genin, Chunin, Jonin, or saying that a high schooler has to go first year, second year, third year. You shouldn't trust a shonen to do it, especially not a Shonen Jump shonen to do it, because they are motivated by money. They're not motivated by story sense properly. They're motivated by week to week. They're motivated by week to week. Sorry. Week to week popularity, and week to week popularity sometimes controls proper development. Like, you know, just with the recent ones, I can't tell you which ones had a proper graduation ceremony, because just high school shonens never really go that route when they're in Shonen Jump. Are there any other excuses? Are there any other shows in Shonen Jump that do the contrary? Beelzebub got close, but Beelzebub got cancelled, so they had to hasten the graduation. It wasn't really a graduation because Olga just disappeared. To Love Rue's a harem, and it got cancelled, so another one, it doesn't matter. What else? I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, let's turn off the battle effects. Let's see. Dova said Bakugo dies in chapter 8 of My Hero. I mean, let's see. Any isekai with a any isekai with an author nation bias to other people's culture. They sweat probably kill. Bro, go to no man, I'm not going to Slumbering Wheel, man. Like, I'm not doing it. Do. Oh, I never watched that Nux Tux video, Prower. I never watched it. What was it about? Was it just him trolling people about Bakugo dying or something? Okay. Oh, hey, King of the Nerds. Okay, let me just see. Deathray was saying, Dova, I don't want Zamazenta. It's a dumb dog. I'm not going for it right now. I'll do it later. I mean, that's just how I'm feeling right now. Like, that's just kind of how I'm feeling about the game. I mean, like, what's the point of having Zamazenta right now? It's not really gonna do much for me. But Deathray said, I mean, my protagonist is offered to skip to the top rank for how strong he is. Naturally, the type of part he wants to go in order. Yeah, I know. Oh, he said it in several videos. Okay. Yeah, no, I know I need it for the Pokedex, Dova. Thanks for your concern, legitimately. But right now I don't want to do any of the Pokedex stuff. I just kind of want to do like random battles. I'll battle you today, Dova. Like if that's what you want, I will totally battle you today, man. I'm not sure, Prower. I'm not really sure why I had to get checked by a mod. Oh, yo, guys. I gotta step away for a second. I just got talked to my mom. Kind of important stuff. Testing, testing. Okay, cool. Thanks for waiting, guys. Let me just go through what you guys were saying. Okay, there's just a lot of things. Anywho, I'm just going to the bottom. By the way, Trip, now that when you get back, you want to watch the Wizard's Craft Guide? Yeah, we'll start watching the videos. Okay, I'm just trying to catch up with your guys' comments. Alright, whatevs. Let me just go through this real quick and just beat this up, and then we'll watch the videos. It's nice that we'll get the Whimsicott though. That's nice. I'm not sure if I already have one. Okay, so if I missed anyone's comments, just retype them. It's just there were a lot of comments to go through there. Yeah, we'll watch the videos as soon as I'm done with this particular battle. You know, Skelly, you not liking D&D is something I only understood recently. I thought you liked it more than what you told me you did. So I feel kind of bad now. At least the Whimsicott's almost out, right? At least we're not dying here. Never mind, I spoke too soon. 2 more Kimetsu no Yaiba spoiler images? Oh my god, yes. Thank you, Quizzer. Thank you. Man, I can't wait for the Hero Academia spoilers. Those are the ones I'm kind of waiting for here, man. Where are you? Spoilers. Where's the spoiler channel? I always forget. Something was hit 5 times? Jesus. Okay. Man, thank you, Quizzer. Ah, and my Charizard has lost form. Oh my gosh! What is going on here? What is going on here? What is going on here? Huh. Yo, Skell, man. Wait, Kimetsu. There's a light novel. Adapt the original story to a novel. Oh, okay. Alright. Skell, man. Who's the boy with the purple eyes? What, like, who is that one? Who's he yeah, you know, like, reincarnation? Do I say reincarnation? I really hope I have a Whimsicott. Cause this is oh, I think I might have just screwed up. I think I should have gone with the Dusk Ball. Guys, I just screwed up. I think that was supposed to be a Dusk Ball that I used. Death Ray, I love that you get it. I love that you get what I was channeling with that character for the beginning, Death Ray. Yeah, but who's the one with the purple eyes? I don't want to say Reincarnation X because it's just like, it's just too much of a perfect copy kind of thing. But yeah, Skelly, who is that? Or Quizzer, anyone that knows, like who's the purple-haired boy? Or not purple hair, sorry, purple-eyed boy. Oh, that's my first one. Shooty. Oh, sorry. Look there. Okay, cool. Jeez, guys, sorry, I'm not looking. Jeez. Oh, check the pings. Oh, sorry, guys. Man, guys, like, you guys are really upset. You guys are super upset. Cotton boy. Send to a box. Really? Huh. Wow. Okay. That's kind of weird. Not gonna lie, that was kind of weird. Yeah. Like, no, honestly, Skelly, I wasn't expecting you to tell me who he was. I was expecting you to tell me he's like the copy of. That's what I was expecting. Like, that's why I didn't think it was gonna be a big spoiler. Oh right, we're done with battle. I almost missed that. We will switch over to the watching the videos. Look at his grandma's eyes. Sorry, I was just looking at the spoiler images. Okay, stream chat. So King of the Nerds has been waiting for the longest, so we'll do King of the Nerds first. Because he's, like I said, he's been waiting the longest here. Where are ya, King of the Nerds? Ah, there it is. Okay, crap guide. Cool. We got Joe Cat's crap guide. Give me a second, guys, and I'll just bring it up.
Impressive, you know? I mean, I've never had a student score 0 in everything before.
Oh, cool. Z was in this one.
What do you mean?
All right, cool. Bringing up the live read. Oh, there it is. Cool. I was about to decide that it wasn't working. All right, cool. So we have the we have Buddy Guy here, and since this is a YouTuber, he's not gonna kill us, ideally.
Impressive, you know? I mean, I've never had a student score 0 in...
Okay.
Impressive, you know? I mean, I've never had a student score 0 in everything before.
What do you mean? I chose exactly the perfect spell for every situation.
Well, you answered Fireball for every question.
What's your point, person within fireball distance?
What I mean is you can't expect a big damaging area of effect spell to be the answer for everything. Maybe try some different spells, maybe minor illusion to trick the enemy. You can find a fae or a fiend to serve as your familiar, or even prestidigitation. It has a surprising amount of uses, even though it costs nothing.
I'm about to
Honestly, prestidigitation is amazing. I think it's amazing.
prestidigitate all over your desk if you keep suggesting lame-o spells.
What I'm saying is you should expand your horizons. A wizard is the apex of the arcane, the ultimate utility caster, and one of these days you're gonna find yourself in an encounter where Fireball isn't gonna... Where'd you go? What the fuck?
Welcome to a crap guide to D&D! The classic, the OG, the frail old man with a stick that shoots magic missiles at a few goblins and then has to go door to door telling his neighbors he's a registered hex offender. The wizard is the most powerful class if you ignore any other classes that are stronger, which are all of them, because this thing is more fragile than a single layered sheet of toilet paper that's been soaking in the soggy crack of a bridge troll's ass cheeks. This class is the sorcerer's lamer, more
Okay, this is just amazing. This is amazing. I just like this.
studious dorky neighbor who does all the hard
Okay. No initial magic powers, read a lot of books, uses magic items to enhance combat abilities instead of any enhancements to magic powers themselves.
work for none of the recognition. You get saving throws and intelligence and wisdom instead of constitution and charisma, so sure you'll be able to ace that pop quiz and not have to worry about being distracted, but you won't be able to hold your liquor or score any hot dates at Chad Firebolt's party in the Golden Mansion his chromatic dragon dad bought him. If you're looking for the silver lining, the wizard is definitely the heaviest case of be careful who you call ugly in magic school. The wizard's spell list is thicker than the Storm King's thunder thighs. You gain spell slots like a shower drain gets hair, and during a short short rest, you can even choose a small amount of spell slots to recover depending on your level. Best of all, at higher levels, you even get the ability to cast your favorite low-level spells as many times as you like. But who are we kidding? You're likely going to be dead before you reach that high, either killed by your own fireballs or killed by all your pissed-off allies who were caught in your own fireballs. But hold your horses there, Mr. I actually believe wizard memes are as funny in the game as they are on social media. All your spells are tied to your spellbook because wizards have short-term memory loss, and unless it's a cantrip, you can only cast a spell if you have a 3-step tutorial with pictures to color. But the work doesn't just stop there. The stronger spells at higher levels are going to need expensive magical components to cast them if you don't want to embarrass yourself with arcanal dysfunction and suddenly your finger of death feels more like a finger of mild discomfort. People say wizards are the utility casters because of the massive amount of spells at their disposal, many of which are apparently great for a wide range of situations. I'm here to smartly inform you that those people are stupid. Use fireball and only fireball. Nothing but fireball. Just fireball. Just fireball. Just fireball. Because they are the nerds of D&D, wizards have an unhealthy amount of knowledge of all of the different schools of magic. So instead of having their archetypes based around a certain theme, they get one for each of the aforementioned schools of magic, which is too damn many to go over, and frankly, I don't have the time or gummy bears to last a whole lecture. Instead, I'm going to quickly summarize each school of magic, and also war magic, cause fuck you, and I'm gonna do it all in song!
Oh my god!
Evocation elements to burn or shock or freeze your friends. Necromancy spares the dying, or you could just resurrect them. Abjuration keeps you safe and almost makes your armor fair. Divination helps you sense, detect, commune, and talk to bears. Conjuration, portals and make stuff for free. Transmutation, turn things into other things. With enchantment, buff the buff or in between. And delusion, visual tricks to prank the brain with fear and silence. Blur and go invisible, pretend you're someone else's dad. Disguise mislead, take on their life. War magic is like tank mage, getting lots of defense, flexing as you cast. And now you know how to play wizard.
That was great. That was the best part. That was amazing. That was the best part. Oh my gosh, that was really, really good. That was really good. Let's switch around. Man, that song was amazing. Like, come on. Let's see. I'm just drawing up the next video here. Okay, so that was that. I'm leaving grays for last because it's gray, right? Like it's a long video. It takes too long in some ways. Going into blurries. Blurry, what is this? A Minecraft music video? I'm just gonna pump the speed up a bit here. 2 minutes is too long. Might as well give that a like while we're here. Is that Dova? Yeah, Dova, like, I'll do the battle with you if you want, but, like, don't expect me to be thinking throughout the battle. But if you're okay with that, then I'm cool with the battle, yeah. I thought it was alright. But yeah, Dova, if you're cool with, you know, minimal effort trip, then I'm fine to play. Checking out Prowers.
You look cute when you eat those fries. Now go ahead. Get a taste of that Big Mac.
This is stuff you watch, Prower?
It's really good. come on in.
Man, all it
water's
takes
just
for a
fine.
party of fireball wizards is to kill them at level 1. Honestly, that's all it takes to kill them. Or, alternatively, anti-magic. Just bring in the anti-magic, you're gonna be fine. Okay,
Oh,
back to
come
this.
on, I won't bite. At least not that hard. You still haven't tried your Big Mac. Is something wrong? I'd hate to see you go home hungry. Our bathrooms are very clean. You look like you have to take a tinkle. Go on. Take a couple trips.
Sure! What a nice clown. What a nice clown.
I got
Okay,
a 93
never mind.
Toyota Paseo in the parking lot. Let's get out of here. I used to like Logic. You know, the rapper. But the Needle Dropper views him so poorly. I just don't really care for his music now. Well, this is my pad. It ain't much, but I certainly call it home. You look pretty thirsty. Here, have some water. Here you go, sweetie.
No. He drunk. No.
I just don't know why you didn't try the Big Mac. Was it me? Don't you want to know how succulent it can taste? How beautiful life can really be? Don't be afraid. When you come to your senses, I'll bring you back up.
Oh, good. There's more of this. I'm happy there's more of this.
We really need him to try this Big Mac.
Oh. Oh, dang it. Oh. I was hoping for more. Shooty. Oh well, I guess. Guys, give me a second and I'm coming back in. Does it have... No, it's just all credits, huh? Oh. Darn. And there I was thinking it was gonna... Oh. That's frustrating. Just switching back to your comments. I need to see... what you guys were saying real quick. Okay, Skelly said, do you know what magical realming is? We're being magical realm by Prower. I don't know what that is. What is that? The horror short film with teeth? Like... I mean, let's put a limit on things because of the amount of videos we have to still get through. Let me just do the battle with Dova there pretty quick here, guys. Let me just do that battle, and we can chat and whatnot. It's where the game master pulls his fetish into the game constantly. Oh, Prower! Prower, why are you doing that to us, man? That's magical realm. Oh my gosh. That's dirty, Prower. That's dirty. Let me just decide who I want to bring in. We gotta bring in like annoying people, right? Like that's the only shot we got is to bring in annoying people. Okay, who's annoying here? Yeah, sure. Like, yeah, all right. We'll bring in him. Like, sure. Sure. We'll bring this one in too. Like, Hatterene? Maybe? Sometimes heals an ally status condition. Sure. I mean, like, whatever. That seems like a good girl. Do I want to keep the Charizard? Yeah, maybe. Get rid of the Snorlax? Maybe? Nah. Maybe get rid of Dugtrio. Snorlax might be the weakest link here, boys. Don't know who to... Maybe the Lapras? Don't really got a great selection of things here. God, I hate Wizards for making Wizards so OP. You guys are funny. Yeah, you know what? We can bring back Tyranitar. Like, Tyranitar, like, died, but Tyranitar was cool. That was a cool one. Like, you know, it could have been better, but it was a cool one. Let me just mark it real quick so I remember that, I remember this thing is dead. There we go. Oh, I don't know who to replace for don't know who to replace for the Tyranitar. Maybe get rid of the Hatterene. Quagsire would be pretty funny to have too. Actually, no, we don't. No, it's. Oh, this is tough. Okay, that's probably it. Link code is 58. Let me just switch this. What do I want to give him? Let's see. What do I got that I can really give this thing? Sure. Yeah, sure. Whatever. That seems like a good team. I mean, you know, not the best. The world has seen better, but what can we really do at this point? Want to give it a white herb? No herbs. Let's see. Do I have anything that powers up? Oh, it powers up. Really would have thought that there was that I had something else I could give Charizard, but I guess not. Oh well, when in doubt, give it a berry. Great. Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. Heavy duty boots. No need to give it heavy duty boots. Let me see the 5858. Sure. Single battle, whatever. Wait, what did... Oh, hey, Omar! But, I mean, Wizards of the Cold, Wizards of Waverly Place. What male stars of Disney have ever had success in their acting career besides Shia LaBeouf? Zac Efron, right? I hope Yo, this is my first time doing a Link battle here, Dova. Did I do that right? Let me know. Yeah, Zac Efron, definitely. Who else did really well in Disney? Jesse McCartney has a fine career as a voice actor, right? Fanboys and girls can get quite vicious. Oh, whatever. Doesn't count. Not a show? In terms of the other boys, I just have to remember, like, Disney shows. Sometimes it doesn't work if one person waits too long. Okay, let me just do it again. Link battle. Oh no, I mean. Okay, yeah, so we'll cancel that then. Yes, I'm canceling the request. Single that. Oh. No. Oh, damn it. Yes, cancel request. Link code. Okay, 5858. Did I do it? I think I'm doing it wrong still. Oh, hey, Nori. I might have to cancel this one again, man. I think I did this wrong. Oh, did someone ask a question here? Okay, I'm just gonna cancel out again, man. Cancel out. Okay, link code. Oh, I see what's going on. Yo, Dova, I saw what's going on. It's because my internet's not hooking up. Give me a second, man. I saw what's going on. I have to do a connection. I'm not sure why, but the Switch always disconnects. I mean, I'm happy that it disconnects from the internet because, like, you know, better privacy. But it always is kind of bothersome. Let's go back into Pokemon Shield. Okay, hooking it back in. Cool. I see it. Connect to the internet, yeah. This time it should I just connected you. Come on, I just connected you. Okay, let's do it again. Let's do it again. I just connected you. Come on, don't be like that. Like, come on, I'm sorry, Switch. I'm sorry for always complaining about you. Like, come on, just hook up. Is it going through? Okay, cool. There we go. Cool. Okay. Let me just see. Now, what was the code again? It was 5858, I think. Yeah, 5858. Cool. All right, let's do it. Did I do it right? Yeah, that's the right code. All right, cool. Dream. What does that mean? Oh, Dova. The time when Trip is sweet talking his Switch. Okay, Dova. I just gotta ask. This is my first time. There you go. Great. Glad that that just went up automatically. Oh, thank you, man. Switching over now. There we go. Thank God for him catching that. Otherwise, we're gonna have to like blame Sword Art. Yeah, we would have to blame Sword Art. In this battle, the opponent can see your Pokemon's nickname. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. We'll select. Yeah, sure. Oh, we can rent? Oh, that's cool. No, it's alright. We'll just pick this one. Ooh, I don't know what's a good one. I don't know. Which one was a good one? Tournament. Yeah, let's. Sure. Yeah, whatever. All right, yeah, sure. I'm all cool with that. Wait, what is oh. Wait, Doba's gonna cheat. Let me just take it off the screen real quick. Yeah, whatevs. Let's see. Who do I want to put in first? Who do I want to put in first? Sure. Who do I want to put in? Yeah, it doesn't really matter after that, right? Just have to do the first bunch. Okay. If all it really matters is the first person in. Alright, hooking him back up. Alright, cool, we're back in. Oh, I love that screen, man. Yo, Dova, you look fabulous. You look fabulous, bro. You look fabulous. It looks good. I'm realizing this is going to be a little bit tricky, given that he knows everything I'm going to do. Oops! I was really thinking he was going to get out of there. Oh well. I don't know. How will I deal with Dova seeing my screen? Only way it will work. Oh, he took my thick fat. Aww. Man, I thought he was gonna pull out. I thought he would pull out. I mean, that's pretty much it, huh, Nori? You're just gonna have to deal with it. Discord. I thought he was going to pull out because it's a Bisharp. I thought Bisharp was going to hit him first, right? Like most likely Bisharp was going to be able to hit him first. So I thought... Like, oh wait. No, he's still super... Bisharp is still super effective against him. Sirens of Realm sadly stripped from the Sex Bench archive as far as I know. Oh, nice. Yeah, the belly jump probably would have been fine. Oh well. Live and learn. Pretty unfortunate about that burn. Yeah, no, Skelly, like, you know, not my best moment there. Not my best moment, honestly. I just thought he was gonna, like, I thought he was gonna switch the Pokemon out. That's just all I did. I just thought he was going to switch out into something I could paralyze. I might have gotten too fixated on the whole idea of paralyzing, honestly. Might as well. I doubt I'm faster. Oh, I'm not faster. I was hoping I'd be faster, but unfortunately, it didn't go that way. Sure. Oh, don't worry about it, Nori. Like, whatever. Nori, since you like Steven Universe, and I just noticed your picture, I guess. How do you feel about Steven Universe in the future? Like, how's that? Ah, Dracovish. Ah, good one. Good one. Excellent problem to have. I wonder what the odds are that I'm gonna hit first. Dracovish can't be that fast. Shit, it is fast. I was really hoping it wasn't that fast. Yeah. The Steven Universe, the epilogue series. I was really hoping it wouldn't be so fast. Oh, plus Scarf. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool to know, Dova. Melmetal. Nice. Oh, it's so cool seeing it in 3D. Yeah, no, man. Dio is just super attack focus, I guess. Oh, I've heard a lot about this thing. I've heard quite a lot about it. It's very dangerous. What should I do? Oh, right. This isn't the Dynamax. This isn't the G-Max one. Oh, well. I was really hoping I was just going to get rid of him. Okay, let me just go through your guys' comments. Yeah, whatever. Oh, nice! He avoided the attack! Oh, Nori, it's deep and you feel for the characters. I really just wish we got more since there's a lot more money. A lot more they could have done with the characters. Yeah, I agree with that, Nori. I totally agree with that. That guy, huh? Let's think. What do I want to do? I'm pretty screwed there. Might as well just switch out. I'm pretty sure that was the bad move too, switching out into Hatterene. But oh well. Ooh, I probably should have switched out into the Togekiss. Let's see. Sure, whatevs. Was really kind of hoping it would do more. I guess Psychic's better. Nori said, thing is, I actually cried during Future. I never cried while watching the show before. Wasn't crying really. I think I was barely crying. Oh, okay. Am I the only one who's waiting for an Isekai to be serialized in Shonen Jump? I feel like it probably already has, Death Ray, honestly. But I think... trying to think. Has there been an Isekai in Shonen Jump? Where did Inuyasha originally run through? Where did Inuyasha run through originally? Was it Shonen Jump? Nice. We're gonna begin the well, no, it's not Paraflinch, it's just Flinch. Okay, cool. Oh, there's the shiny Butterfree. Oh, nice. Sleep Powder. Nice, Dova. Oh, well. I'm not switching out. No point in doing that. Oh. What does Quiver Dance do? Oh, special attack. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oof, that's gonna suck. What could happen here? Oh, see ya, Random Trainer X. Oh, thank you, Omar. I was wondering. I didn't think it was. Just had to make sure. Do you? I guess Ancient Power might still work. Do it, Dova. Do it. Oh, it was weekly Shonen Sunday. Okay, cool, cool. Oh, that's a beautiful Butterfree. Hasta la vista, Serene Boy. You did good. Oh, poor Serene Boy. Great. We're almost done here. Oh, hey, Animamus. Nah, we're just having a quick match with Dova here. Okay, cool. We're done. Good one, Dova. That was really cool. I enjoyed seeing your pokes. They were really cool. Dr. Stone counted as Isekai? Nah. That's a dystopia, right? It's okay. It's a sport match, Prower. Since it's a sport match, they don't really die. No, I'm done pretty much, Dova. If you're cool with that. Are you cool with that, Dova? Like, I'm done playing it. If you're cool with that. Just gonna wait for Dova to pick up on the other side. Hopefully the delay isn't too bad. Hopefully Dova just tells. I remember that CBR article. They were saying that not Dovas. They were saying that Dr. Stone had like the tropes of an isekai, but it's like not really. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. That's cool, Dova. Yeah, the delay is super bad. It's hard to tell. And sorry, Power, if I made a mistake. Oh, no, Prower. I was referring to you, man. Because I thought you were saying, wow. Oh, my. Oh, this is creepy. This is creepy. This is creepy. There's people in my world. Get out of here. That was creepy. Nori, don't worry about it. People type a lot all the time here. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Vance, we can watch those videos. I just want to go to those lights real quick. I just want to do some raids real quick, and then we can watch the Sims video. Oh, Reese, yeah, Chainsaw Man is fast-paced, but it's also got a really irregular kind of story style, which, you know, cool to see. Chainsaw Man's definitely a novelty within Shonen Jump. Okay, free choice band, and so you can slap a scarf. Okay, so that's why it's scary. Okay, yeah, I know that people were talking about it because like it is on the competitive stuff. I just didn't know what exactly made it that great since I didn't have time to go and read the articles. So thank you, Dova. Oh, nice. Sure. Let's go beat up the Pikachu, I guess. Yeah, sure. All right. Don't invite others. Watch the teeth. Oh, okay. Death Ray, did you? If it's linked on the channel, I can definitely quickly watch that.
Peace.
Oh Jesus! That's the first time I ever heard that say anything. Bleach is an isekai. I don't know, Skelly. Bleach isn't an isekai. It's just it's a supernatural, right? I wouldn't call Bleach an isekai. It's a supernatural, because then Yu Yu Hakusho would be an isekai, but it's not. It's a supernatural. Like it's the same. Oh, do I want to kill my buddies? No, I don't. There we go. Nah. You got like if you zoom out, it's the same cosmology within the world. All three worlds are like, just layer on top of each other. Isekais are like completely different worlds. Yeah, no, Skelly. I feel like you're just cheating a bit here, man. I don't know. I wouldn't call it an isekai. Because the supernatural world is part of the world. It's just a side unseen. That shouldn't qualify as an isekai. What about Siren? Siren's a dystopia. Siren is a preventative future dystopia. I mean, even saying Digimon's an isekai, it's kind of like a little bit. If you say like, okay, going into that calling Digimon an isekai gets a little bit tricky because it's a world within a world. So like the supernatural line of thought would also say that it's not. But if you accept that Sword Art Online is an isekai, essentially because of what it's doing, then if you're in the position where you're saying Sword Art Online is an isekai, then you would have to say that Bleach is an isekai. Vampire the Masquerade is an isekai. Oh my gosh, is it? Too many shows come out with the isekai tag when it's the same world. It's getting blended into fantasy and sci-fi too much. Oh, what a kind Togepi. No, Omar, saying that people can return, we gotta be careful with that, because Gate, the one with the Japanese defense force, goes into another world. The gate is constantly there, so they're always able to come back and forth. So isekais aren't defined by the ability to travel back and forth. They're defined by how distinct the other world is. Like, isekai means other world, so just by the very nature of that word, right? Oh, okay, Animamus, thank you for giving me the distinction, because I was just thinking back to, like, Season 1. Thank you for giving me the distinction. In that case, I agree with you. Oh, good, it doesn't affect me. Thank God that guy's just going for me all the time. Oh, you watched Erased. No, Erased anime was really good. People really liked it when it came out. Like, people are really talking about it. The manga adaptation, no, sorry, the manga original story is very interesting when you look at the adaptation. Fun fact, if they can't or never return, it's a bad isekai. No, I'm not saying the exception is the rule, but I'm telling you, you can't just say it's an isekai because they can go back and forth. That's not how that works. There is nothing in the isekai label that says you have to be stuck in the other world. That's insane. And to be fair, we also have to, like, understand, isekai is a marketing tool. Like, that term is a marketing tool. That's specific. When someone hears isekai, they're specifically hearing a tag that tells them what to expect in a particular story genre. It's a marketing tool. Given that, where was I going with that? Oh yeah, it's a collection of ideas. It's ultimately just a collection of ideas, and the basis of it is there is another world that you go to. But the reason I brought that up is because people call, and in terms of mass consciousness, like what people understand as isekais, there was a case where a vast majority of people called World Trigger an isekai, even though World Trigger is predominantly set in one world, which tells us that for the people who are getting polled in that particular sample of the Japanese population, they're seeing isekai as very broadly anything that involves other worlds. So again, the qualifier of if they're going back and forth between the worlds, it's not an isekai. I think that's just not a good qualifier. That seems to me nonsensical to be able to determine whether or not something is an isekai. Because if we also take a step away from the isekai thing, we have to, like, acknowledge that isekais are a species of portal fantasy. And portal fantasy very often has people who can go back and forth between the worlds. Whether that be, like, the Chronicles of Narnia, or whether that be the Secrets of Droon, portal fantasy has long existed, where the stipulation as to whether or not people can go back and forth between the worlds does not somehow stop it from being a portal fantasy, is what I would say in terms of that whole part. So I am a little bit delayed, Omar, but generally the otherworld trope implies someone is reincarnated or transported and the complete story takes place in another world. Yes, good point, Omar. When people hear isekai, that is essentially what they're hearing. But a story can still take place in the majority of the other world and still have the characters coming back and forth. Gate's story, they have people coming back and forth, but the story still majorly takes place in the other world. No, Omar, I said if you accept Sword Art Online is an isekai, then you have to accept Bleach is an isekai. The reason I say Bleach isn't an isekai is because depending on your context point, Bleach's supernatural, the Bleach supernatural world is a fundamental part of the cosmology of that universe. Bleach's world, when you die, you go to heaven. You can't call heaven an isekai because it's part of your original world. There is a specific system that exists for the paranormal to take place in the world. It's like calling hell another world. I mean, if you take it from the perspective of you're in the modern world and you say that everything else that isn't a modern world is another world that constitutes an isekai, sure. But it's not an isekai. It's a paranormal world. Being able to become a ghost and going to the realm where the ghosts are able to have their being, I don't think that's enough to call it another world. It's part of the cosmology. The world of Bleach cannot be divorced from the supernatural spiritual world that exists within it. That just seems... Honestly, Omar, you know, you're asking good questions. It's really where you decide to put your feet down, right? Because it's a matter of perspective. It's a matter of like where exactly you value heaven or hell. And depending on where you value those ideas, it would decide whether or not Bleach or Sword Art Online are other worlds. One of the things that's... Oh, Risa has a nice answer there. Bleach, Soul Society, and Hollow Place are within the same space, just on other planes. Here's why each... Hence, that's why each place can interact with each other. Yeah. No, it's... trying to like break down the minutia of why a supernatural world is an isekai or isn't, it gets kind of difficult, especially when you bring up a lot of different anime that have different counterexamples. Like Omar said, the exception isn't a rule, but it does get kind of tricky in defining what an isekai is, especially now that there's a new wave of people calling anime isekai-like. For instance, when Danmachi comes out or when Goblin Slayer comes out, people say that these are like isekais, or people would sometimes even call them isekais. And Prower pointed out that whole issue with Dr. Stone. We're getting into a point where the tropes that mark generic isekai are being applied to other things, and it's making people call other things that aren't technically isekai just because they fit the overall aesthetic. We are going into like an era of people being very loose with the term isekai, and it's going to be very interesting to see. But Omar, again, thanks for the comments, and Skelly also, like everyone that fought back here, like thanks a lot, because you guys do point out the problems with the isekai term itself. That said, I just think it's the easiest thing you can ever do, like to determine just when it comes to talking about isekais, is to just remember that isekai is ultimately a marketing tool. It just describes an approximation of a collection of tropes that you should expect to see, or if there's going to be an analysis of those tropes or deconstruction of the tropes. Because people sometimes ask, like, if a show reveals at like the final 2 episodes that it was set in another world the whole time and the characters didn't know, you know, is that called an isekai? And it's like, on paper, maybe. But the reason I wouldn't call it an isekai is because it doesn't serve the purpose of calling it an isekai. You would call something an isekai specifically if you want to get people who like isekais to watch it. The only people that would call something like that has an isekai reveal at the end of the show an isekai are people that are being smartasses or just being overly technical. Because as Omar pointed out earlier, if they spend, the point of an isekai is to spend the majority of time in another world. If you don't have the knowledge that you're in another world, that you are not interacting with the idea of another world on the level that an isekai usually would be. Because of that, you're stripping away some of the fundamental things about what make a generic isekai, that being an exploration of another world. Going into another world and then being told at the end that it was another world is a cheap way out, I think. But again, you can see why the lines get blurry. Let me see what you guys were reading. Oh, hey, Bobby. People are calling Tower of God isekai now, too. Wait, really, Reese? But they're not. Oh, hey, Naruto-sensei. I watched the first episode. I'm just going to read what you guys said. Oh, wait. Blurry was writing something. Damn. It's because the people making things are fans of anime and don't have their own stories to tell. Going back to Digimon Adventure. Genai talked about other worlds besides the real world and digital world when they tried to going back to Earth. There was the Dark Ocean too. I remember the Dark Ocean. The Dark Ocean was really interesting. So everyone's just eating everyone else's idea, creating an incestual based new series and anime come from. If people don't have much stories, they just look back at the Isekai Kingdom of Hearts. Is that Kingdom Hearts? The creator changed as well as time went. Oh, okay, so Blurry's... Oh, sorry, Blurry. I was just checking out what you were writing. How much have you written, Blurry? Because I'm seeing what you're writing about the creator. How much are you writing? Because I might have missed earlier ones. Oh, the Rent-A-Girlfriend. Okay. Sorry, Blurry, if I distracted you. I was trying to read what you were saying about the creator. Death Ray. I wouldn't make a good isekai protagonist since I would use hypnosis and illusions to learn all the world's secrets to become immortal and rule it. What? No, that sounds exactly like what a isekai protagonist does. What are you talking about, Death Ray? That's totally what an isekai protagonist does. And yeah, Outlaw, we'll watch it now. Vance, you still there? Yo, okay. Thanks, Blurry. I'm going to see... Seen a fair amount of people who never heard of Tower of God calling it an isekai. Some anime YouTubers too. Okay, so Outlaw, we're gonna watch Vance's video first, and then we're gonna watch yours. But first, Reese calling it an isekai. Well, that's insane. That's not. It's a fantasy. If you're calling that an isekai, that's insane. You're being stupid. Damn it, Blurry. Yo, Blurry, don't worry. I'm gonna go back in the chat and I'm gonna find all your stuff, man. It's just because the chat was moving so fast I couldn't catch it. But don't worry, Blurry. I'll find it. Oh, never mind. Blurry, I found the beginning of it, so I'll be able to catch all of it. Let me switch over to the to my main setup here as I look for the Gray video. I need to write out all of Blurry's thing, though, because I can't read it just in the chat. There's too many people talking. Hey, Omar, though. Like, I want to say, like, hey, thanks for being here, man. Like, that was cool. Thanks for being here. I like getting your thoughts, man. And, of course, thanks to everyone else for being here. Thanks to you, too, Animamus, for bringing up Digimon. Thank you for covering that. Just 1 second, guys. I just need to get what Blurry's writing here because I don't want to miss this part. Good thing I did not miss Blurry's stuff. Oh, you know what? We can totally play the we can totally play Gray's video in the background now I'm thinking about it. I mean, because I usually only pay attention to what Gray's saying. So Gray gave a man 100 wives. I'm switching over now, boys.
Alright, so we're back to the only game where the only thing more difficult
Okay, cool.
for a man than remembering one anniversary date is remembering 100 anniversary dates from all of your psychotic white Sims. It's The Sims 4. I suppose
Actually, Vance, I wanted to ask you before we get started. Does Gray do these videos as a live stream? Then does he edit them? Is he live streaming all these things first? Let me know, Vance. Because you know more about Gray than I do. I know nothing.
Was a natural evolution of the last episode, which was giving a woman 100 husbands, and thus today we will give a man 100 wives. There are, however, a few twists here which I will explain. The victor of our last instance, the man formerly known as the friendship bracelet wearing, sunglasses toting, slick back hair, large bearded, six-pack Evan Thorne, has been renamed to someone I can actually remember. His name is now Kyle. Listen, I tried to think of a dude that like snorts protein shakes for breakfast, and the name Kyle just seemed to work. I also like how no matter what, Kyle is the first person to take his shirt off in every single instance of his existence. It's like he's allergic to clothing. You may say to yourself, but Florida Man never wears a shirt. It's not that he takes his shirt off, it's that there's no shirt that can deal with him. Since everyone loves both Florida Man and Australian Man, they will also be making an appearance in this particular challenge. So the challenge, which will take place in this slightly hepatitis-induced motel, is one that involves 2 different rounds. Each of my fine specimens of maleship shall be given 50 wives, and they will have 3 days to woohoo as many wives as possible. This will then go on for a second round. Again, we're doing 50 wives at a time because I feel like a lot less people will be dying from jealousy and bladder failures this way.
More people should be dying, though.
Hearts exploding and bladder failures. Just, you know, we're actually going to be able to get the challenge done. And thus, at the end of the second round, we'll find out which sim has the most male epic protein weightlifting pancake power. Now, with 2 rounds, how it's going to work is...
Wait, I just saw something. Nori, an isekai is just a portal fantasy. It's any story that involves characters going to another world and spending a large period of time in the other world, just for simplicity's sake.
Person who was in last place in the first round will be eliminated. So that means that only 2 of the 3 male sims will go on to the second round. You may also notice that Spleens is looking at something very intently. When one of her eyes tries to leave her skull, that means there's something important happening. And so if
All
you're
right,
ever mentally
let's go
unstable enough
faster.
to want this being on a piece of clothing, there is now Spleens merchandise, which you will find in the YouTube shelf below. I'm gonna try and have plushies coming soon. Spleens is like, Jesus Christ. No, Spleens, you don't get a cut of the profits. You just get to watch more of your friends die. She's probably still like, fair trade. This motel is actually gonna work perfectly because for some reason it seems like Sims are allergic to having sex in everything but spas and hot tubs. First things first. Time to give these poor bastards 47 more wives. Okay, we've got our first cluster of 50 Sim wives, and it is a glorious mess.
I
I'm not
wonder
gonna lie
which
to you,
mods
this female
he's
Mr. T
using.
over here with the feather earring and the mohawk is legit. She's like, I paid food gives away true love. You can tell she doesn't take shit from anyone because she's wearing another girl's eyeball on her finger. All right, now it's time to get all these girls involved in holy matrimony.
A few hours later.
Okay, everyone is now just married. I like how some people are happy about it and some people are like, oh, whatever. Florida Man, Australian Man, Kyle, go, my children, and show me which of you are the most potent. I like how Spleens is so sad. She's like, I'm supposed to be the only woman everyone
If it's too fast, we will go down to 1.5.
loves. That's right, everyone. Yeah, come on into the motel. It's a beautiful place to get tons of pregnancies going on. There's a nice pool and some outdoor lighting. And as I like to call them now, sex tubs. There's even a nice playground right next to a Boolica bar. Oh, I had to mention too, I still have the alcoholism and sober traits installed as the mod. So there's a bunch of weird different feelings that these Sims can have, such as feeling judged by being near a sober Sim. All right, you have until 9
I
a.m.
see
on
what
Wednesday
he
to have as
did.
much woohoo
Okay,
as
so
possible.
he added them
get
all
to
into
it.
the
I love how there's this
household.
weird refrigerator advertisement in the background. This rabbit is like, you could fit an entire body in our refrigerators. Look at this. Florida Man is already getting intimate with one of the other Sims. She could also be a cannibal trying to eat his face. I'm not really, oh my God, what the hell is that face in the background? But anyway, Australian Man and Florida Man are already doing their thing. Meanwhile, Kyle is literally just chilling out in the pool all alone. Ah, here we go. The sparks of love begin as random curly-haired blonde girl begins talking to Kyle. Oh, now he has 2. See, Kyle's a different type of Sim. While all of the other male Sims seem to seek out women, Kyle just like avoids them and they come to him. Ah, the jealousy has begun already. I love how this
nice.
lady is so angry, but by the same token, she's also happy because she's near the misery of other Sims. Florida Man has decided to watch a nice Western while Whitley Ariaga makes him a nice cup of coffee. Whitley over here is like, how do you take your coffee? And Florida Man is like, hopefully without divorce. Australian Man, please, God, don't tell me you're going to try and cook. I would prefer if we didn't burn the house down before someone woohooed. He's over here, he's like, God, which of these bladed implements do I use first? Man, Florida Man is legitimately all over. He is hitting it off really well. This is kind of unusual because before he wasn't really that good at the whole romance thing in the previous episode. I like how Evan is over here, like, you like the feeling of that six-pack? And Isla is like, God, I miss my llama. I always try and think about what Spleens could possibly be dreaming of. She's probably getting raided by the DEA. She's like, no, officer, it's not mine. Okay, this is what you always want to see. And that's where a male Sim talks to a female Sim in a flirty way, and all of the surrounding female Sims in the room get super pissed off at him. Kyle, you may be the first person to get a face slap. There it is. I love that this dude has the daredevil trait, and he's just like a total jackass. So getting beat by women, he's like, oh, that feels great.
He's
Rush.
definitely
Oh,
a
Mrs.
Kyle.
T, where you been at? All these other girl Sims are up in your property. You've got like 9 more fingers to put eyeballs on. Wow, legit. She walks in and the very first thing she does is like, thought, okay, now this is something that's very special. Australian Man is currently hitting on LSD. Oh yeah, they're hitting it off pretty well, actually. Florida Man reached parenting level 1. How? With what? Where do you get this parenting level from? The only thing he knows how to do is how to keep beer cold. Florida Man's like, well, beer and children have a lot in common. They cost a lot of money and they fill you with regret. I love how everyone keeps on acquiring the cooking skill. Oh, Christ, we have a fire. Wait a second. I almost missed this as well. Is this Ellis and Australian Man having woohoo time? It is. They're in the middle of woohooing and there's fire going out of the lot. Anya over here is like sabotaged, bitch. Okay, does the woohoo still happen? I think it does. Despite there being a fire on the lot, they're still going to finish. Is anyone putting this fire out? There's a sim that's on fire. I love how Florida Man looks horrified and Kyle just looks displeased. He's like, please tell me that grill still works. Is anyone gonna help this girl? Is anyone going to help her? Oh, I see. You'll put out the grill, but you won't put out her. I love how this woohoo was unsatisfied. It was a mediocre woohooing. I mean, it still counts, but clearly his expectations are way too high. That's right, everyone. Tips are welcome. Whitley over here is like, oh, tips are welcome, huh? I got a tip for you. You stay the hell away from Kyle. Tonsils is over here in the bathroom. He doesn't actually need to use it. He's just hungry for Drano. Oh, hey, Autumn is a cat lover. This means that she may live. Spleens is like, that's a wise choice, Autumn. Oh, no. This is possibly
Spoiler
the
chat.
greatest pairing in the history of Sims.
I'll look at
Mrs. T is woohooing
after this is
Florida Man.
over.
It's fantastic. Hopefully it's not mediocre. This girl came in and slapped him mid-woohoo. It still counted, though. This is also an unsatisfactory woohoo. How come it's always this hot tub? This hot tub never gets any action. She seemed to be okay with it. Meanwhile, Florida Man is having people line up to slap the out of him. All right, the score is now 1-1. Florida and Australian Man both up by 1. Kyle hasn't actually hit it off with anyone quite yet. I mean, he is in bed with someone. It's just he was like, you have to sleep on top of the covers, pleb. Florida Man has an awful reputation. You don't say. Hi, Death. Did someone die and I didn't know about it, or are you just chilling out? Oh, nope, someone's totally drowning. It's always only a matter of time before people start drowning in the pool.
Oh, no.
Hey, 2 for 1 over here. Never mind, 3 for 1. Holy God, this pool is a place of death and horror. Everyone get the hell out. Tiara, Jesus, run. It's worse than Jaws. I like how the Grim Reaper teleports in only to see that it's a Gray Still Plays episode, and then he gets the fuck out. Have a sim outlive 5 spouses. He outlived 5 spouses in the span of 10 seconds. I love how Spleens is over here, and she's like, this isn't actually a saltwater pool. It just tastes salty because of all of the tears. I need to show y'all something. So Spleens is over here, and she's asleep. Or is she? Seriously, you had to put the coffee cup right in the urn? Hey, something's going on inside of the hot tub. Who will pop out? I'm kind of curious to know. It's Florida Man again! Who the hell is he with this time? I love how he goes in here. This is Erica. He does his thing. He gets the hell out, and he's like, and that's up by 2. All right, so Kyle's at 0. Australian Man is at 1. Florida Man is at 2. And pretty soon, we're only going to have another day left. Okay, I just heard the death sound.
Okay, I have to stop because I see what you guys are saying about Kingdom Hearts. Okay. It initially became a crossover between Final Fantasy and Disney, because they thought they needed to put in some more characters to get more people's attentions. Kingdom Hearts at Kingdom Hearts 3 now stands alone by itself, such that Nomura, the creator of, or the designer for the Final Fantasy VII crew, no longer felt the need to have to shove Final Fantasy VII in it. He misunderstood what people liked about the Final Fantasy characters, so he added them in the DLC as a small apology note towards the fans. But he didn't need the characters anymore. The Final Fantasy characters existed there as a crutch, because that was what Kingdom Hearts was marketed as, or that's how it spread by words of mouth. It's a game where there's Disney characters and there's Final Fantasy characters. In terms of why Cloud manifested in Kingdom Hearts, Cloud's first appearance in Kingdom Hearts was a mix between him and Vincent. He came there and he had the Olympus Coliseum plotline. He was pretty much just there trying to be amazing. Cloud in Kingdom Hearts originates from a world called Radiant Garden, where he lives with Aerith and everyone else. He also lives with the Final Fantasy VIII crew. In that one, he still has some kind of issue with Sephiroth. Sephiroth there is representing a darkness, and Cloud wants to take him on. Cloud and Sephiroth have a much more cosmic kind of battle in Kingdom Hearts, but that's ultimately what it was. The Final Fantasy characters were there as a promotional and marketing tool. And I agree with Omar, like, the man lives Final Fantasy VII. Like, this is, like, those are the characters he designed. This is his baby, pretty much.
It's completely possible that when I take off this, like, cinematic mode... Never mind, I didn't even have to do it. It is her, in fact, drowning to death. Way to go, Precious.
Nori, I know, I'm not full of knowledge. Animamus is more full of knowledge than me, and Skelly's more full of knowledge than me in general.
Consoles has left the girls a nice...
And Prower, too.
Leaving.
Very specific knowledge.
I don't know how to say this, but Florida Man just died. So he's out for the remainder of this round, but he is still up by 1. Don't worry, he'll be back for round 2. I was trying to figure out what the hell Kyle's been doing this whole time. I mean, he is sleeping with a woman. They're just on different
sides. Oh, yo, see
you,
Naruto-sensei.
Elisa over here tried to escape. It doesn't work that way. There is no escape. Now, Elish, for Christ's sakes, get out of the pool. No sim has gone into this pool and has come out alive. I've lost a lot.
I'm being careful with saying wrote, because I know he designed the characters. I wanted to be careful with it, because he was one of the 4 writers. But I know he did the character design for them. That's why I was being careful with saying that he wrote them.
More wives to death than I did husbands when we did the husband challenge. And as if on cue, Octavia dies, followed by Allison, followed by Ashlyn. Kyle, meanwhile, has been sad, mourning the constant stream of dead loved ones. Multiple more deaths. I never thought it would happen. There's legitimately like 4 hours left of round 1, an Australian man and LSD end up doing it in the same damn hot tub that everyone uses. Also, I just realized something. I thought that Evan was sleeping like an idiot because I hadn't ever seen his death pop up, but I think it's just because we've screwed the game over so much at this point. He's just been up here dead the whole time. The first round is over. This is amazing. Kyle disastrously didn't have any woohoo and then he died. Florida Man had a ton of woohoo and then he died. And Australian Man is now tied with Florida Man, and both of them, the two best friends, will be going on to round 2. Okay, we're about to start the second round. We now have 50 more wives for Australian Man and Florida Man to disappoint. And I'm not gonna lie, I already see a green mohawk and a truck.
Oh, yeah. No, Omar, I know for me, I just say character designer because I know that's something he legitimately did, or like for sure did. And then I need to be a little bit careful when I speak online, just in case I misspeak. But I did know that he is the one credited with the twist, because if I recall, they wanted to do something else where everyone died in the game or something, and then Nomura's like, no, or something like that. I don't remember the exact story. I think Skelly and I were talking about this the other day.
Hat, so I'm super happy with this crop of females. We also have a few returning famous Sims, such as Claire Danes Loves Pudding, Flo Kane, and if you can see her blue hair, it's Jamie Thighmaster. Okay, everyone is freshly married. We're ready to roll. Go get them, boys. Now, how this is going to work is obviously we're going to have 3 more days of potential woohooing. We will once again be ending on Wednesday at around 9 a.m. If somehow both Florida Man and Australian Man are still alive and have the exact same amount of woohoos, we will go into woohoo sudden death, which typically means the first person to get a woman alone inside of a hot tub will be the victor. This girl over here reminds me of like a Disney princess. She's like, oh god, I made a wrong turn somewhere. Oh, okay. Australian Man just had the first kiss, which means he immediately made an enemy of everyone over here. I love that Florida Man and Claire Danes Loves Pudding are both complaining back to back. I love how Tonto's over here. He's like, hey, Queen,
I just saw the spoilers there.
Like, hell yes. It warms my heart to see Jamie Thighmaster and Australian Man getting along. It's probably because she's the only female he hasn't pissed off yet. Tanvi has learned the following traits about Australian Man. He's mean. However, Natalie is also mean, and so they're getting along really well. Australian Man is like, you know, we both have a lot in common. We both hate everyone that's not us. So, we legitimately have had our very first death already. Hello there, ma'am. Do you enjoy swimming in the pool alone? Do you know what that means? That means no one's going to be around to watch you drown. We're coming on the end of our first day, and both Florida Man and Australian Man have completely struck out so far. Wow, it didn't take very long to have the first no excuse. It's good to see that while Australian Man and Florida Man are taking it easy, both spleens and tonsils are working extra hard.
At least the cats haven't
that
left.
30 minutes of sleep was good enough to last me for the next 12 years. Hey girls, stop taking up the hot tub. Okay, we're already into Monday morning, and there still hasn't been a single woohoo happening. I swear to God, don't make me add more hot tubs. Y'all don't want more hot tubs. A moment of epic magic is happening between Florida Man and someone with the exact same hair color. Hopefully they share no relations. Who is this woman that has found love with one of the most felonious men of all time? This girl's name is Harley Harwood. So these guys had a fine woohoo session, but I love the fact that this girl has a trait called feeling the urge from being an alcoholic. It makes perfect sense that her and Florida Man get along so well. So Florida Man is currently up by 1 at this point, 3-2 out of the total. Now there is still 2 days left. This is going until Wednesday, so Australian Man has some time to catch up. Spleens is over here talking to this woman. Spleens is like, you know what I love most about you, ma'am? And she's like, what? And Spleens is like, you're edible. Florida Man is having a nice snooze on the pavement over here after his morning breakfast of Bud Light. He's also dying. Okay, this is a big deal. Florida Man is now dead, which means that if Australian Man can have woohoo time twice more by the end of the competition, he will be the winner. I think I can see now why Australian Man is having such a problem. I guess he's uncomfortable being around alcoholics. There is a lot of urine in this room. We've got some chain deaths going on now. That's lovely. Are you two gonna fall at... Wow, simultaneous death. You don't see that too often. Claire Danes, Jesus, no. Okay, real quick. This happened shortly after all the death. It looks like Australian Man took this opportunity to have some fun times with a girl that smells like rotting sewage. Do you ever wonder what it looks like when Sims are woohooing inside of the hot tub? I guess for whatever reason, the texture didn't light up, and I'm not really sure what sort of weird yoga is happening here. I'm not gonna lie, Australian Man, the maneuvers that you just did were amazing. The hot tub is boiling, hearts are flying out. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, which is good because that means that Australian Man had less than a half a day left. Where the hell are the people? No one's... Finally, Australian Man surfaces for a short time. It wasn't really a matter of whether or not he could win. It was more a matter of whether or not he or all of his spouses would end up dying. And Australian Man gets the final woohoo in, which means he will be the winner, and it's funny to see. But the person that gave him the win was this lady that has the near misery from evil trait. I appreciate that Florida Man finds interest in everyone that's an alcoholic, and Australian Man finds interest in everyone that's evil. There's a close bout, but Australian Man's happy. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of The Sims 4.
All right, cool. Okay, you guys were talking about Final Fantasy 7. Changes... Oh, thanks, Nori, for adding a little bit about the hot tub. Let's see. What else do we got? Like, someone else wants. What else do we got here? Oh yeah, I think I already saw this one. Quizzer. Oh wait, Outlaw's here. Rent a Girlfriend. Yeah, yeah, Outlaw. We're just looking at Rent a Girlfriend trailer or something. Yeah. Rent a Girlfriend. Thank you for being patient there. I am looking at a 1 minute 21 second trailer here. Okay, let's go to 2. I'm bringing it up right now. Okay, Outlaw, if Outlaw's still here, yeah, Outlaw, you know how this works. We are going to put it at double the speed because I'm going to get screwed over. I mean, she looks like a pretty anime girl, Outlaw. I can see why you like her. Okay, yeah, sure. Like, oh, do you watch your fans video during stream then? Oh, no, you know what? Like, people just show me stuff they want to watch, and then we just kind of watch them. Hey, if you're renting a girlfriend, isn't this essentially an escort? Right? Because like, escorts give you the girlfriend experience. Right? Rent a Girlfriend is essentially an escort. Right? We all agree with that, right? I'm not missing something here, right? If this was Butters doing this in South Park, we'd all call that he's running a prostitution ring. That is totally an escort. That was totally an escort. In Japan, you can rent a girlfriend, boyfriend, friend, family, etc. Okay. But no touching. Pretty much, but no touching. I don't know, guys. You guys say that, but you could do that with an escort as well. Like, escorts even tell you, like, we're just here spending time with you. It doesn't need to be sexual with an escort at all. They're essentially escorts. Well, you know, it's the same. Like, I think it's the same business model. Like, if you tell me about it, like, if the people are telling them, hey, you're paying for my time, that's an escort. That's just how that one goes. Though in America, you can pay actors to do anything. It's really sad. What? Sweet Parade? Sure. Depends on who is giving kisses and getting the money. Sweet Parade. All right. What exactly is Sweet Parade, Outlaw? Is it a song? Original short. Original one. Real high-class ones are just usually hired for public events. Okay. I'm assuming this is it? Is this it, Outlaw? Gotta give it time. Music's a lot more sensitive. Thanks, Outlaw. But yeah, if anyone ever wants to upload music to YouTube, don't do it. It's not worth it. You can modify that music, and chances are you're still gonna get caught. Like, I sped up a track for like 10 seconds the other day. It was 150% of regular speed, and that got claimed so quickly. Music is it's like it's heavily patrolled or policed, I guess, on YouTube. Oh, thanks, Reese, for telling me that thing about the soap houses. This boundless. Okay, Outlaw, you're gonna have to explain to me what exactly you like about this. And thanks, Blurry. Also, Blurry, I did get all of the stuff that you wrote down. Yeah, Outlaw, you gotta tell me, like, is it the girl? Is it the movements? Is it the animation? Is it the sweets? It's the sweets, isn't it? Honestly, Outlaw, I did not take you to be someone that was so easily like won over by cute things. I really didn't. I didn't see that. If you play it at 1 time the speed, it's really good. Oh, I'll check it out later, man. I imagine that this is the part that's really good right here, right? I would assume this is the part here. Let's just. I can do it if it's a 5 seconds. Ah, I see. Okay, now I understand. Let me just switch around here real quick. I want to see the... Which one? Someone put something here? Blurry, you said you put one here? Which one? Oh, there we go. Found it, Blurry. Look, found it. Oh, oops. Give me a second. Gonna load it up here now. Alright, cool. Yeah, that's... Wait. Oh, this will be fine. I can put this at regular oh, I have it at regular speed. Okay.
Last week I said I've never really related to a character before, and that's because I chose to erase a certain period of time from my head.
Guys, I need to ask you like a serious question. Do you guys like the way I talk in videos? Cause like when I was watching Turtle Quirk's video, I realized that he's a super like smooth guy. Like to me he seems like low energy and smooth. And then we start hearing this guy, and this guy's talking like he's just like also smooth and low energy. And I don't know. I sound like I'm spastic. I sound like I'm about to have a heart attack. So I need to know. Do you guys like the way I talk on videos? Or you want me to talk more like this guy? Do you want me to just be like, hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to be talking about Hero Academia. Yeah, it's a really cool time. There's a lot of good music going on right now. Is that how you guys want me to talk? Also, Skelly, you're pretty cool. Kind of mean sometimes. Pretty cool. Probably pretty cool too. Alright.
You know, high school shit. But then I remembered my teen romantic comedy snafu.
Thank you. Thank you, Blurry. I like you too, Blurry.
And everything came back to me. I really wish it didn't. I've never been able to sit through a romantic anime, but I'm going to be talking about my teen romantic comedy snafu and how it shattered my expectations. So let's get to the summary. Hachiman is a loner and chooses not to interact with anyone but his sister.
This is
After
Zelda.
Pissing off his teacher, he's forced to join
only
the
see
service
Zelda.
club, which is basically a club that solves random students' problems. The other member being Yukino, a girl ostracized for a completely different reason. The conflict comes from Hachiman, a guy who really doesn't give a fuck about people, being forced to solve other people's problems. He encounters others who stick around in his life, and the story goes on. I can probably say about as many bad things about this anime as I can about the good, but this is a story where despite that, I still find myself drawn and attached to it even years after the show came out. This is because of the realistic and lovable main character that is Hachiman. Seeing the show through his perspective allowed me to have such a sense of immersion with the story that I had to think to myself, why the fuck am I getting stressed over imaginary Japanese girls? Hachiman is tasked with solving other students' problems, and will even use self-destructive and degrading methods to get things done. This of course causes a rift between him and his newfound friends as the story grows, and the show gets better and better with time. The romance aspect is there, but takes a backseat role for most of the series. Whenever the writers want me to feel a certain way, I did, because I was so invested. They use subtle and not so subtle tricks to really make you feel alienated. I didn't cry or anything, but I had a sense of unease during a few episodes that really reminded me of my emo period of high school, in which I first watched the show. Season 1 focuses mainly on the comedy side of things, and for the most part connects. I wasn't dying laughing, but the humor is a bit enjoyable and slightly more mature than what you'd get from your random slice of life anime.
Is that a motherfucking JoJo reference?
Season 2 decides to go on a field trip and becomes a lot more enjoyable for me. Both seasons are cool, but I definitely like the second season better. But to really understand why I like this anime so much, let's talk about the characters. My teen romantic comedy snafu is chock full of trope characters where only the main character stands out. And I think that's exactly the point. Yukino is that generic, "Oh, I'm so smart," even though I'm just saying common sense girl who talks in that monotone voice.
As I'm listening to this, I'm only wondering how did he get through Nintendo with all of that copyright music, unless he's using remixes. How does he have like 4 different Zelda tracks running in one video?
Yui is an adorable dim-witted girl who has a pure heart. The tropes go on. But I can't say Hachiman has ever been done before. He really acts like the voice inside the audience's head, oftentimes saying ridiculous shit and avoiding tropes. And I think side by side next to these unrealistic-ass characters, it helps isolate Hachiman. And let's just talk about my boy.
As he starts warming up to the company of other people, he begins realizing what maintaining these relationships really means and ends up hurt a few times. And these moments were so special to me because I could feel exactly how Hachiman felt in those moments. And man, it brought me back to my sad little emo days. I'm gonna steal from a comment I saw while watching the series. What I love most about this anime is that people like me who are like Hachiman can look back at this anime's events as though they were our own memories. I've never been so in tune with the character before. That's fucking accurate. So let's wrap this up. Hachiman is a flawed character who, through the span of 2 seasons, truly develops and grows. If you've ever had an emo phase or similar experiences to Hachi, I can see you really being drawn to this anime. He truly makes the series go from mediocre to great for me. So let's talk about art. Now, immediately you're going to notice that the main character is ugly as fuck, which surprisingly adds a lot to this anime. Normally you see those good-looking losers, which makes no sense. Right off the bat here, you see that's not the case, and if for some reason it bothers you, by season 2 he undergoes a drastic change in appearance which is parallel to his character development. Everyone else, however, is completely generic looking. Yukino looks like every other romance anime girl. If you look at the bimbo, she has literally exactly the personality you'd think she has, and the trap looks like every other white-haired frat. As I said earlier, this further isolates Hachiman from the rest of the cast, and it may have been done intentionally. I should also note that—
I don't know, like, those girls, they stand out to me. I don't know. I think they stand out. Like, I don't know. I think I've seen... Oh, good night, Vance. I think I've seen a lot of anime with a bad-looking main character. But it's anime. Like, it's really hard. I don't know. I struggle a lot finding out, like, trying to tell which character is, like, good-looking and which one's average. Like, you can obviously tell when a character looks bad. But, like, when you have an average-looking character and a good-looking character, like, that divide, I wouldn't know that unless someone told me. I'm just thinking back to Toradora with Ryuji. Like, the big plot point was that he was an ugly, or, like, he was a dangerous-looking guy. I think that this guy just looks like, I don't know, this generation of anime protagonists.
That some of the characters received a less generic redesign in the second season. Speaking of seasons, the first season's art was there were some really cool background shots and the anime had its moments, but overall the anime looked pretty much like every other romance anime. However, in season 2, the characters' faces immediately became more expressive, their movement became more believable, and there were some really beautiful moments. Art-wise, what I think is most important in a romance anime isn't in the background or some random bullshit, it's in the characters, like how the bimbo starts crying. Realistic depictions like that help immerse you in the story. So I'm gonna wrap this up by saying season 1 is season 2 was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was good looking.
You know, this really just sounds to me like the first season helped sell so many things on the volumes that they could afford making it look better.
Overall, I think the music was adequate. There was really nothing that stood out besides when Hachiman would go into his depressing monologues, which, might I add, were really fucking cool. The music used there always fit the mood extremely well and set the tone. However, the rest of the music is lackluster and generic. I will say, when the anime chooses to use no music, especially in emotional scenes, it was a really nice touch. So, the music's nothing to write home about, but it did set up some pretty good moments. I really don't believe that this is a perfect anime, and I'm definitely not saying it's for everybody. But if you're anything like me, or you're just a dude in high school, I absolutely suggest checking out this anime. I think a lot of people can identify with this series. So to wrap this up, first of all, I'm not sad and whiny anymore, thanks for asking. Second, I didn't realize summer was coming, holy shit, so expect to see another one of these next week. Leave a comment, leave a like, it helps promote these videos.
Alright, cool. Yeah, I'll totally leave a comment, man. I'll totally leave a, not comment, I'll totally leave a like. Yo, Blurry, good stuff. And I couldn't read all of it because I was busy watching the video. But thank you guys for saying my voice is okay. All right. Okay, let me just... I can't tell about voice cracks. So I want to say, Blurry, thank you for putting that up. I haven't watched Snafu yet. I only hear people always saying good things about it. So this helped me understand more about what people liked. I don't know if I like the idea of identifying with this guy, though. Like, I'm so far removed from my high school days. I don't want to be reminded of any part of my high school days, man. My high school days are just like what could have been. I don't want to be reminded of any part of that. Like, it's amazing I got past high school to get where I am now. Honestly, I don't really remember much of it either, except for the fights. I remember a lot of the fights. Gotta spread the propaganda. Okay, I'm just going through... Oh, you know what? I'll just show you guys where... No, that won't work out. Okay. Okay, I don't know when it became about Guilty Gear here, but... Okay, I'm almost done to the comments, guys. Is the next season of the show out yet? Good night, Vance. Animamus said good things. High school is fine for Animamus. Man, it's a good show, pretty grounded. Yeah, that's what I'm taking away from this, Reese. It's grounded. Like, I'm sure it's nice. I'm glad that it looks good. It's unfortunate a lot of times when shows you know, when you have a show that requires emotional expression, it really sucks when an anime doesn't have enough resources thrown at it to make it emotionally expressive visually. So it's good to, like, I'm actually, the part that really interested me was knowing that it got better looking in the second season. That's pretty good. That's what I like to hear, especially if you're doing a slice of life. You kind of need this style. Although I do think it's funny that the style that they went with for the shading of the hair, this is the kind of style that we see on a lot of isekais that are trying to trick you into thinking that they look good, like Isekai Cheat Magician. Isekai Cheat Magician had the same gradient technique for the top of their hairs. But yeah, can we have her Blue Sky trailer now? Wait, Blurry, put it in quotations. What is the exact title that you want me to search? Oh, not Blurry. Sorry, not Blurry. Outlaw. Because Blurry was right above Outlaw. I got it wrong. Grace said, I hate when people talking sounding half dead. I mean, every school year I was a bad kid and accepted by all my peers, even my teachers. I liked my inappropriate jokes. Okay, that's great, Death Ray. Her Blue Sky trailer. Thank you, Outlaw. Let's go for... Sure, we'll go for that one. I just realized though, because we are dealing with anime, I have to go faster. I like the style so far, Outlaw. Here we go again. Ao's teen angst poetry. Kane's ex-boyfriend shows up in their life. I'm already really interested just knowing this girl has an ex-boyfriend. Oh, he looks like a dick. Oh, yeah, doesn't look too bad. I feel like I saw like a plot like this before. It wasn't Blue Sky. It was definitely Korean though. Shino, Akane's ex from 13 years ago. Famous singer. I'm just trying to take in all the information here. I mean, honestly, if you're dealing with a situation where like a guy has come into the past, his 13-year younger self, and you're concerned because that's your like sister's love, like shove it, man. Like don't even bother being, you're already in a horrible situation. Just YOLO and go for it. Go for the guy, right? That's what I would do. Like if I was dealing in a situation, wait, no, how do I even like work that one in there? I don't have any, like there's no comparison to that situation. How do I make that work? Okay. If my older sister had her ex-girlfriend suddenly appear in my life, 15 years younger, but the original ex-girlfriend is still... I don't even care anymore. Why should I care? It's her ex. I don't care. I'll do whatever. It doesn't matter. Oh, man. I wouldn't have these problems. This is too much teenage angst for me. Now it's different if young boy there actually is still thinking about his ex. But then I would tell him get over it. People break up. I like this sequence, Outlaw. I also love Akane so much. I don't care though. I sincerely don't care. Because it doesn't matter. He's an ex. This just sounds like someone that like could not let go of their failed relationship. I mean, it looks good though. It looks good. It definitely makes me want to see it. I just don't want to be upset like I was over fireworks. Can you see them from the side or up close? Guys, that really reminds me of a Korean manhwa though, or a Korean webtoon. I'm pretty sure, like the plot, and that the Korean webtoon was much more interesting because it was the guy's girlfriend, her younger self showed up. That, look, first off, they're still together. Secondly, it's her younger self. There's a bigger conflict of interest. Oh no, Nora, you're not. No, you're not a weirdo. No, like lots of people like dub over subs. Trip, they are the creators of Anohana. Outlaw, you be careful with that, because that does not sell me on this property. If it's Maddie Okada writing it, oh god, I hope she doesn't have full control, because I do not want another Mayoiga situation. Telling me that it's Anohana does not tell me like anything worthwhile, man. It depends on who's the director and specifically how much power Maddie Okada has in this situation. If it's Maddie Okada having the majority of power, then I know this is going to be like heavy melodrama, man. That woman she can write really good character melodrama. She cannot write a progressing plot very well. She needs to be reined in, because otherwise she's gonna have these long character introspections. She's gonna have long characters talking to each other. She's really good at making things frustrating for sure. Oh, Trip, you put a final video? Sure. Let's plug it in. But yeah, no, man. Outlaw telling me that's the people that made Anohana. Like, it does tell me that this would be... It does tell me it would be a compelling emotional drama, but it also tells me it might go a little bit too far. It might try to, like, squeeze too much out of you, I think. What is this? No, 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 no. I'm not watching a 22-minute video. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Outlaw. Outlaw, thanks for giving me that extra little bit there. That actually makes more sense. It's from Aoi's perspective 13 years ago meeting Shino, and if Aoi is with Shino, she can't be with Akane. Okay, thanks a lot, man. That actually like fixes everything. I take everything back then. I need to rewatch the trailer. These are what they were feeding guys in Vietnam.
This is the meal combat individual, the last generation of the sea ration. The first produced in 1959, and production ceased in 1980. Procurements for the MCI were fully exhausted by 1983. This thing weighs 1 pound, 9 ounces, and contains approximately 1,200 calories. This is a menu we haven't checked out yet. Fried ham.
Wait, before YouTube recommended me a video of someone prediction on top 10 heroes once Izuku becomes #1. Sounds like a fun video to do. Oh. Yeah, sure. Okay, what do you guys think would be the... I think Skelly and Prower and I have talked about this before, because I think this is a topic we've talked about. Or in general on the channel. Not on channel, sorry. Just on like live streams. But yeah. Who do you guys think are the top 10? And not necessarily Izuku becoming #1. Izuku might not become #1. He might become the greatest hero, but he might not be on the charts. But yeah, guys, give me your numbers. I'll think about mine.
Got that classic MCI spoon. And an accessory packet with cigarettes, matches, chewing gum, toilet paper, coffee, instant, cream substitute, non-dairy creamer, sugar, and salt. Oh hey, look at that, peanut butter. You know that's probably still good. Current Foods Incorporated, Los Angeles, California. Cool. Got a B1A unit. This thing was packed November 1966. The MCI came 12 to a case. A case weighed 25 pounds. Alright, so these cardboard spacers keeps everything from rattling around. Look at that. Some more pears. That's a decent looking can. A little teeny bit of corrosion. See how those are looking. And here's the main course. Fried ham, which here on the can it says ham with water added, canned, sliced, and cooked. Oscar Mayer and Company, General Offices, Chicago, Illinois. Alright, to heat, it says submerge can in boiling water, or place in food warmer, or place open can over flame, avoid burning or overheating. 5.5 ounces. Ham. And that's it. There it is laid out. It's looking pretty good. Alright, so let's get this out onto a tray. Nice. Okay, so let's first start off with checking out that accessory packet and get that coffee instant. Has a nice minty undertone to the smell. Look at that. Newports. Filter cigarettes, menthol, king size. Newport tastes smoother. Tax exempt for use outside USA. It's the real deal. We'll set those to the side. Let's see what else we've got. Coffee instant type 2. Look at that. It's been a while since I've had type 2. Cool. Salt. Creamer. I'm not going to use that. It feels kind of chunked out. Oh, hey, look at that. Wrigley's Aeromint. Awesome. Save that for after the smokes. Classic toilet paper. Matches. And some sugar. Gonna pass on that too. So let's check out that coffee. See, and it's chocolate. This time it's pretty much the same story. You're almost best off just pouring off the excess oil, because trying to mix it in is just so dense. I think the oil does act as a certain preservative. Why do these nuts not go rancid? It's beyond me. I guess because it's suspended in oil sitting in a can.
Yeah, the oil does do that.
Boy, that's nutty. And these,
I think.
I love this old peanut butter. You just can't go wrong with it. I've never had any old peanut butter that was not edible.
I know I put things in oil when I need to stop it from reacting with the outside elements, but I don't remember what exactly I was putting in oil. Okay. Okay, what do you guys got? Yo, Vance, I'm not gonna, like, this is too long, man. And I'm not interested in food. I'm not a foodie.
It tastes natural. I mean, not really sure how they do it. Current foods. Came out of a really well-stored case of MCIs. Seems to be a climate-controlled kind of scenario.
Are we talking about Hero Academia now?
I've never gone that
If
far.
we're talking about Hero Academia, Nori, are you are you caught up or are you spoiled? Or sorry, are you an anime only? Like, I don't want to screw things up because I'm just gonna switch to Hero Academia page on the screen. Yo, Vance, I'll watch this on my own time, but like, I don't want to. This is too long.
That's actually the first time I've had a chocolate fudge that wasn't completely strange. So let's check this out.
I mean, okay, no worries, Nori. I just had to ask. I don't want to spoil anything there. So we'll just leave it on a random Pokemon page because I got a few. Not interested in food? Yeah, Animamus, do it. I don't keep my food in a fridge. Oh, thanks for understanding, Vance. But yeah, no, man. I didn't know this was a thing. I didn't know that this was such a big topic. I am interested to know what these guys are eating. Okay, so I want to see what people are doing. Todoroki's number 1, Mineta's number 1, Mount Lady number 1. Sometimes these old ranchers could be hit or miss. Oh, okay. Todoroki would probably be 1 since he's OP, and Red Riot probably in top 5, and Mind Control Guy in top 10. Oh, shoot, I forgot Kirishima. Nah, Kirishima's gonna be dead, bro. Kirishima's gonna be dead. You know what? Nah, I'm putting him down there. You know what? I want to put... Alright. Okay, so Blurry had Bakugo, Tokoyami, Todoroki. Interesting. Droopy, Shinso, Mushroom Girl. Interesting! You know what? I don't know. Ida. Oh, where do I have mine? Ida here. Interesting. Mineta, Momo, Jiro. Okay. Guys, I have a theory on blah, 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 blah. I can't say it out loud, Ryan said Bakugo number 1, Tokoyami and Todoroki competing with Deku for 2nd. Guessing Deku becomes number 1 because it's Bakugo, Todoroki, and that's it. That's okay. Not okay. Let's see. I don't think he dies, but I think he's gonna get severely crippled. And Nori, don't worry about it. We just had to make sure because we don't want to spoil you if we can help it. Animamus, actually, given that Endeavor says that he's surprised about Hawks being in the top 10 in general, despite not being UA grad, we can assume that UA probably just takes the majority of the top. We don't really have an easy way of understanding how Shiketsu competes with UA. We know that it's UA in one spot and Shiketsu in the other, but it doesn't seem like Shiketsu really stands at the top. I do have mine. So my first pick is kind of, it's either Bakugo or Meteor. Right now, from the way I made my list, I have Meteor number 1, because honestly, it's either him or Bakugo. Bakugo number 2. I removed Izuku from the list. I'm just assuming he doesn't have a power. We have Tokoyami number 3. I put Tokoyami at number 3 because I was thinking that perhaps because Hawks is number 3, Tokoyami's just naturally going to be there. I put Todoroki at number 4 because Todoroki, I just don't feel the fiery passion from him. Todoroki's just too subdued, right? He's too somber. Like that's the thing with him. He's like he's a quiet, driven person, but he requires. He's a driven person. Like, he's suffered too much, such that he's just too driven in what he does. He's not bombastic enough. The reason I'm bringing the bombastic nature is because we know, like Hawks told us, right? Heroing does have a public perception factor, and Todoroki is a beautiful boy, but I don't think that's going to elevate him past the other 3 if Meteor is back in here. I put Sun Eater at number 5 because Sun Eater has one of the most developed quirks we've ever seen. It'd be ridiculous to not put Sun Eater in there because Sun Eater can do so much with that quirk. And Sun Eater right now is what I hope we see with every other character because Sun Eater shows absolute quirk mastery and diversity with his power set. We put Momo at number 6 because Momo is supposed to be the secondary main female character before Suyu took away some of her screen time and then Momo came back. So interestingly, I'm pretty sure that the author wanted Momo to be ahead of Suyu in terms of screen time with the girls. You can kind of tell that from promotional works. It's actually really interesting that the anime also believes that. The anime put Momo on a poster for the recent season of Hero Academia, season 4 was it? She was on the poster on the promo art, and it's like, why would you put Momo there? She's not in this arc at all. But they put her there because they think Momo is the second main female character. After Momo, I put Ida, because it feels right to have Ida here. Change Todoroki with Tail God. Man, Ochako, I put her at number 8. I put Ochako at 8 because I just feel like her what's her hero name again? What was her name? Guys, what's Ochako's hero name? But anyway, I put her at 8 because 8 feels right, and I think she's landed around 8th place for a bunch of the popularity polls. And I don't think Horikoshi's that creative, so he's probably just going to take the popularity poll as the sign. I put Kirishima as number 9 because I forgot about him. And number 10 should be... Eraserhead. I don't know, man. I don't know. Uraravati. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I totally forgot it. Anyway, I would put Ochako at 8. That just seems better for me. Like, that just seems correct. But I do think Momo would beat her out because Momo has more potential to be useful, unless Ochako really puts some effort in. And when I say effort, I mean she's already putting in effort. She's one of those characters. She'd have to be like Endeavor, right? I think Ochako would have to put in so much effort to be competitive, because Ochako's quirk requires her having more personal skills than it does having her having quirk mastery, unless she like has a dramatic sudden expansion of her quirk abilities. She's definitely an Endeavor type of character where she needs to work hard. Bakugo also works hard, but he's a natural prodigy. Use the actual popularity poll and Bakugo will truly become number 1. No, yeah, definitely. That's why Bakugo's so up there. It's just Meteor has such a dominant rhetoric that if Meteor got involved, honestly, you know, I'm kind of feeling like he would be up there. He'd give Bakugo a run for his money unless he retires. You know, Reese, I said it just as a little bit of a joke, but the reason that I would bring Eraserhead up is because Horikoshi gives Eraserhead way too many accolades when he's trying to redeem him. Yo, see ya, Outlaw. And it would be ironic. That's the big thing. If there's a person that would hate being in the top 10, it's Eraserhead. That's why I put him so high up there. But it's a bit of a joke. Like, I put Eraserhead up there because I want to see him be upset by it. Because honestly, Eraserhead could turn a whole war, right? All it takes is him looking at someone at the right time, at the right place, and he might prevent someone from dying. That's why I put him so high. And I'm really channeling Kakashi. Remember how Kakashi, he didn't really want to be Hokage, right, at the end of Naruto? But he was made Hokage. That's kind of what I'm seeing there for Eraserhead. The Eraserhead reasons have more to do with the storytelling technique than they do with the actual story of Eraserhead. It'd just be more funny and ironic if he was at the top there. Blurry said, I choose Mineta because I can see how he can get up there because of how well his quirk works with others to trap people and stuff. I mean, Mineta could be the wash of the top 10 heroes, right? But he has such a horrible public image that I don't think anyone will want to put Mineta up there. It depends on if he grows up a bit, man. Like Mineta needs to like really grow up a bit. Oh man, now I feel like really talking about My Hero Academia. Yeah, I feel pretty okay with my list. Oh. Yeah, okay. Come to VC. My Hero Academia spoilers. Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, we're gonna call it there. It's already pretty late. So everyone, thank you so much for being here. We're gonna call it there. I just noticed it's like 11:30 my time, and I have to go to sleep to be able to survive tomorrow. I think we're coming back tomorrow to do a Smash. We're probably doing Smash again tomorrow. It depends. If there's not enough people playing Smash, I'm going to switch games to something else. Never try again. Maybe Fire Emblem. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for being here. Vance, have a good sleep, everyone. So we had Nori, the new person. We had Reese as well. Thanks for being here, guys. Have a good night. Citrus, have a good night. Vance, Skelly, Animamus, Blurry, Prower, if he was still around. Ryan Pillay, all, you know, have a good night. Everyone else that I might have missed, have a great night. I'm going to end the stream in... Sure, Blurry. Ending the stream in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see you guys tomorrow if you want to be here.